shape will fit between all the other wires and cables that are on Brenda, and that this plate and the mechanism here will fit in to the back. Well, that's as much as I'm going to say about Brenda's lips at the moment. I'll be making another video as I take this apart and can show you how the individual pieces are made. Hello, welcome back. I'm Graham, this is Brenda, and I'm going to take Brenda apart to fit her with this new set of lips. The first thing I'm going to do is to protect her by putting this plate on. This allows me to lay Brenda down on her face without getting her eyelids damaged, which are quite delicate. Now effectively this is Brenda's head, and this effectively is the neck, and this, I suppose you could say, is the top half of her body. So I'm going to remove her head from the neck. So undo these two bolts here, two nuts rather, and then there's a connector here to disconnect the cabling to the servos from the base. So if I put my fingers in there and breaking my fingernails, there we go, and then I can carefully lift her off. So this effectively is the turntable, and there's a digital motor in here, and under here is the Arduino computer, and that's the point I plug in to reprogram, and that's a turntable. And to get the signals and the power from the computer goes via this ribbon cable, which, as you can see, can allow this to turn and still connect through to here. And then the signals and the power come from this cable through to this circuit board, and then the individual servos plug into here. In order to fit this lip mechanism, which goes just here, I've got to take this post out, dismantle all this lot, and then fit those into there, fit it all back together, and then readjust it. And the first thing I've got to do is disconnect all these cables. So I'll now go away and do that and come back when I've finished it. I've now removed all the cables, so I can show you now how the mechanism works. This is the mechanism that moves the eyes, so I'll show you around the back of it. First of all, the eyes moving up and down are controlled by this. A cable comes up from here, from the servo over here, and then connects into this hole and clamps in there, so that the servo can drive the eyes up and down via this fork here. And then to move the eyes sideways is this bar here, which turns them like that, and a cable comes up over this pulley through here, down this pulley, in order to move them sideways. So that's the second servo. The eyelids are operated by a cable that runs up over these two pulleys and operates, as it goes round, it operates those alternately on either one. And then the eyebrows simply are counterbalanced. There's a pulley here and a cable comes round that pulley, and that turns the eyebrows up and down. Everything's counterbalanced so that there's a minimum load on the servos, because if the servos are held in a position where they've got a load on, they tend to buzz. Okay, let's explain the mechanism and I'll move on from there.